Hey world, so it's been a long time no see. It's been so long since I made a video on YouTube, and it feels good to be back in front of the camera, if I do say so myself. But you guys have been hitting me up on my email, my social media messengers, and asking me a lot of questions about going to nursing school in Puerto Rico. So I decided to just go ahead and do this video answering all of your questions. So all of you know I did not forget about you. I know I started answering some and then I kind of went ghost, but I just decided to do a video to answer them all because I got a lot of questions repeated over and over again. So for all of you guys who have questions about nursing school in Puerto Rico, I'm going to go ahead and answer them. If I don't answer some questions that you have, you can continue to message me and I'll answer them as you ask. But the first question I got over and over again was, what school did you go to? I guess I never mentioned it in any of my vlogs, but I went to La Interamericana Universidad, and that is located in San Juan, in Coupé area of Puerto Rico. So yeah, that's where I went. Where it's located, yeah, it's in the metro area. It's the metro campus, because there are many different universities with that same name throughout Puerto Rico. So yeah, I went to the metro campus. Alright, question number 2. Did you learn Spanish before getting into the school? If not, how did you deal with the language barrier? No, I did not have to learn Spanish before going to Puerto Rico or going to that school, because the program, it is an English program. All your professors are supposed to know English and speak English in the class. So yeah, no, I didn't learn Spanish beforehand, and I still kind of don't know it now. I understand it a lot more, but I'm still not fluent in it. You can go to that school and survive without knowing any Spanish. A lot of people in San Juan do speak English, so you will be good. And yeah, so that's how I dealt with the language barrier. A lot of friends I met, you know, they were Puerto Rican, they spoke Spanish, but they spoke English as well, so it's not a problem if you don't know Spanish. Do they offer a BSN program? Yes, they do. That is what I graduated with, which I think was the next question. Did you graduate with a BSN? I did graduate with a BSN. So when you go to the school, the program is either going to be 3 years or 2 years, depending if you already have a bachelor's degree. And if you already have a bachelor's degree, which I did, you can go into the accelerated program, which will only be 2 years. You'll graduate with your BSN. If not 3 years, you can graduate with your BSN if you don't have any credits. I did hear that they were going to be extending the program, but I don't know if they did that yet. But yeah, so 2 years if you already have a bachelor's, you could graduate with your BSN. 3 years if you don't. Or if you want to go there and you just want your ASN, it will only be 2 years for you to get your ASN degree without any previous college credits or anything. This girl, she asked me a personal opinion for her situation. It was, what do I think about her coming to the school, because she already has her ASN, and she wants to get her BSN. So that school does not have a strict ASN to BSN program. However, it's on a case-by-case basis, so you would need to go ahead and send them your transcripts, your course description, so they'll check it. There's only one person at that school checking your previous college credits, so that process does take a long time. But once she does go through it, she'll let you know what classes will transfer over and what classes you may have to repeat. So whether or not I think you should go, it really just depends on what the school tells you. If they tell you that, look, you can just do the BSN portion of the program, then I would say go ahead and do it, because it will only be 1 year for you. But if they're making you repeat some classes that you already took, I would suggest exploring all your other options before just jumping straight into that school. The next question, she asked me, should she just go there? I already answered that. I think you should apply and see what they offer you, whether or not you have to retake courses. How did you get in? I applied and okay, well for me, okay, so I heard about it through a friend because her mom was interested in going there, and then I went on my spring break actually, and I applied first online, And then I flew down there and met my cousin down there for spring break. And we stayed with a nursing student, one of her friends, who was going to the school. And then I went and checked it out, checked the school out, checked Puerto Rico out. And then it wasn't until months later that I found out that I got in. But you got a pretty good chance of getting in. Yeah. You don't worry about getting in. You'll most likely get in. Is the school accredited? It is accredited. I forgot it's accredited by don't quote me, it's the Middle States Colleges, and then I think it's that ACCNE, I don't know, but it's accredited. So when you finish, you can take the NCLEX and yeah, get your license in the States. It's accredited. What is the NCLEX pass rate? That's a hard question to answer because, okay, in Puerto Rico have their own nursing state board, so they don't take the NCLEX in Puerto Rico. So the school does not keep track of how many students pass and take the NCLEX because that's not something that they require in Puerto Rico. So I don't know the answer to that. I don't think they keep track of that, but yes. What was my experience like going to nursing school there? I can't compare it to going to nursing school in the States because I didn't at all. I did have a friend who started off nursing school in the States and went there, but I don't have that experience, so I can't compare it. The only thing I will say that I think is a con of going to nursing school in Puerto Rico, if you're not planning to stay there, is that you don't get to network and make connections with the people in the hospital, because I think that's a big part of a lot of nursing students. They end up getting jobs after they graduate because they've made contacts with the people in the hospitals that they've worked in while they were in nursing school. So that's a con, I think, of going in Puerto Rico, because now that I'm back in the States, you know, I don't have those contacts that some people do. Some people were able to make throughout their nursing program, but it has its pros and cons. How did you like it? How did I like it? I did not want to answer this question, to be honest, because I didn't want to deter anyone away, and I didn't want to sugarcoat anything. But, you know, there were times when I liked it in Puerto Rico, and then there were times when I really did not like it. But I kind of knew what I was getting into. Like I said, I visited before I actually decided to go there. So I knew what I was getting into. Not quite to the extent, but living in Puerto Rico, it's different. The quality of life in Puerto Rico is different, okay? Like, if you've seen one of my old vlogs, I can't relive that. I don't even want to talk about it. But quality of life, living conditions are way different, especially up until this last couple months when I was living there. Puerto Rico was going through a water drought, okay? So I would wake up, no water, go to bed, no water. It was rough and I was ready to leave, but that was towards the last couple months of me living there. Other than that, Puerto Rico, it's fun. It's a fun place. Like, if you have transportation and you have money, you will have a great time in Puerto Rico because there's a lot of places to go. You can go in the other towns and drive for like 2 hours and just visit another town and like explore Puerto Rico. There's a lot to see and do. So I do love that aspect of it, but then there's the island time and the way people are just so laid back about everything. And if you're the type of person you like to get things done, there's certain things that are going to bother you, but yeah, it was a struggle sometimes. It was. I can't lie. Yeah. I think those are all the questions. I think I answered everything. Yeah, I think I answered all your questions. So, deuces. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them. Actually, don't leave them below. You can email me. You can email me at, I'll leave that below, or my social media. Like you guys have. You guys find me, and I don't know, it's cool with me, but I just was surprised you guys found me on my social media sites. But you can continue messaging me there. Oh, one more thing. For a lot of you who are coming from the States, there's an email that I know a couple of you, I had to send you an email of a person to contact for those of you who are interested in going to Puerto Rico for nursing school. I'm going to get that email, and I'll message you guys personally because I don't want to post it. I don't think I should post that email just in the public down below, but I will be messaging you the email. I did not forget about you guys, okay? So I hope this video helped future people who are planning to go to Puerto Rico for nursing school, and like I said, if you got more questions, I will answer them, so just leave them below. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.